Hello everybody, Roger here. Welcome to my channel, Roger's Reads. So today I'm continuing with my bookshelf tour, and I'll probably do a couple more shelves today. So this is Bookshelf Tour Part 2. So the first book I have up is A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. This is actually the collector's edition and the first book in the series. Book 2 of the Darker Shade of Magic series, A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab. The third book in the Darker Shade of Magic series, A Conjuring of Light. And this is a duology written by Victoria Schwab, aka V.E. Schwab, and this was entitled Our Dark Duet. The second book in the duology, This Savage Song. Okay, this is another series by V.E. Schwab. The first book, Vicious. Okay, this book is the first book in the Heroes of Olympus series by Rick Riordan, and this is The Lost Hero. Book 2, The Son of Neptune. Book 3, The Mark of Athena. Book 4, The House of Hades. Book 5, The Blood of Olympus. The Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. I'm looking forward to reading this one, but I think I'm going to wait until the next book in the series comes out because I heard this ends on kind of a cliffhanger. Okay, this is the first book in the Kingkiller Chronicles, The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Book 2 in the Kingkiller Chronicles, The Wise Man's Fear. And God only knows when Book 3 will be released. Now we move on to the Gregory Maguire collection, who's known for writing retelling of old fairy tales. So this one is Mirror, Mirror. Next is Son of a Witch. This is the sequel to Wicked, which was made into a very popular play. Actually, I lent my Wicked book out to someone and I never got it back. I wonder where it could be, but I remember lending it out. Confessions of an Ugly Stepsister, also by Gregory Maguire. Lost, also by Gregory Maguire. This is a graphic novel of The Vampire Lestat by Anne Rice. And now I have a graphic novel series, the Prometheus series, written by Alan Moore. And this is Promethea, Book 1, Promethea, Book 2, Promethea, Book 3, Promethea, Book 4, and Promethea, Book 5. This is another graphic novel, the first novel in the Saga series by Brian Vaughan and Fiona Staples. Blackwood Farm by Anne Rice. And The Queen of the Damned by Anne Rice. And here we have a science fiction novel by Arthur C. Clarke and Stephen Baxter, The Light of Other Days. This is Violent Ends. It's a novel told from 17 different points of view by 17 different authors. And I haven't gotten to this yet, but it sounded very intriguing. John Green, Looking for Alaska. The Fault in Our Stars, also by John Green. Paper Towns, also by John Green. We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. The Future of Us by Jay Asher and Carolyn Mackler. 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. Eliza and Her Monsters by Francesca Zappia. The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. Humorous Fishing Stories from the UP. And for those of you who don't know, I am from the UP, which stands for Upper Michigan. So I'm a Uper. Here we have a little graphic novel, Marvel's Runaways. It's called Pride and Joy. So here we have another John Green novel, An Abundance of Catherines. That should be with the other ones. As I mentioned, there's no rhyme or reason to my bookshelves. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil by John Berendt. An excellent book which takes place in Savannah, if I remember correctly. A Home at the End of the World by Michael Cunningham. Desert Sons by Mark Kendrick. The Enchanted Life of Adam Hope by Rhonda Riley. I picked this up at the Friends of the Library sale just recently, and it sounds really good, but I haven't had a chance to get to it yet. Invisibility by Andrea Kramer and David Levithan. And next up we have Leviathan, not to be confused with David Levithan, by Scott Westerfield. The Night of the Gun by David Carr. The Iron Trial by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare. This is a series that I've been wanting to check out, so I got the first book, but I haven't delved into it yet. The next book is The Afterlife of Holly Chase by Cynthia Hand. I was going to read this during Booktubeathon, but then I decided to wait until closer to Christmas because it is a Christmas-themed book. It's a retelling of Scrooge, I do believe. So it sounds kind of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Another fun book by Tom Robbins, Skinny Legs and All. Song of the Loon by David Adams. After Drakau by Daniel Quinn, another book I really enjoyed. He's the guy who wrote Ishmael, a very popular book in, the 70s, 80s? But I highly recommend it. The Amazing Adventures of Cavalier and Clay by Michael Chabon. Celtic Myths, Celtic Legends by R.J. Stewart. The Norse Myths by Kevin Crossley Holland. So here we have Interview with the Vampire by Anne Rice. This should be in the shelf with the other Anne Rice books. As I mentioned, no rhyme or reason. So I'm going to conclude the bookshelf tour for this time. I got through 2 more shelves, and I'll do this a little at a time until I get through all of my bookshelves. So as always, I thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support, and I will talk to you in the next video. Roger and out.